Who invented what? 1. Water alarm clock. To wake up in time for his lessons, Greek philosopher Plato tweaked the pre-existing water clock by adding an alarm. Plato achieved this feat by adding a tube which led out of the vessel into a lower receptacle which was completely closed except for a few small openings designed to act as a whistle when air was forced through them, which happened when the water fell. 2. Locks and key. According to Russell, locks and keys were a fascinating historical development, symbolizing both the growth of personal wealth and the need for privacy. The oldest lock comes from ruins of ancient Assyria. It worked on the same principle as the locks of ancient Egypt, in which pins inside the locks are lifted into a recess by the key, removing the obstruction to opening the door. 3. Cutlery. The first pieces of cutlery developed when people started to cover handless hot stone knives with water skin in order to make them more comfortable to hold. Russell contends that knives, along with simple spoons made of hollowed-out wood, seashells or flint, were surely in use from the start of Neolithic period about 12,000 years ago. 4. Calendars. Calendars of various sorts existed during the Bronze Age, but a recent archaeological finding from Scotland suggests that they were in use much before that. The site at Curth's Castle in Aberdeenshire contained a series of 12 pits, which show the phases of moon and monitor lunar months. The pits also align with the midwinter sunrise. This would allow the hunters-gatherers who created them to reset each year correctly to align with seasons. 5. WIGS. The first wigs came into being as ancient Egyptians were obsessed with cleanliness. They washed themselves several times a day and saw being hairless as clean and civilized. The Egyptians wore wigs to keep the sun from burning their scalps. Interestingly, these wigs were made of either natural or artificial hair, and were held in place by beeswax.